the moment I'm driving my company forward. Well, my motto is dream, believe, achieve. It's it's everything to me. It's my life. It's my everything. It's my world. And they believe in my destiny. They believe in my legacy for dancing drone. Myself and my mum, we won Inspirational Women of the Year in 2015. My daddy is an absolute diamond. Well, once we're out of lockdown and the restrictions have been lifted, get the vaccine, and then I will have my freedom back. I will have the chance to hug my best friend, hug all my dance leaders. It's just, it's just a joy to my heart and a joy to my life.
Hi, Jen. Morning, Donna.
Good morning.
Yes, thanks for inviting me to your lesson the other day. I really enjoyed that. It was fantastic. My first ever ballet lesson, so that was a real privilege to be taught by you both. It was really, really lovely. So I was going to ask a little bit of history about how you started Down syndrome, Jen. I know it's going back a bit in time, but starting at the very beginning, have you always loved dancing? Is that something that you started doing when you were very little?
Yes, pretty much.
You wanted to be a community dance leader, but there just weren't any courses around, is that right, that would accept you, basically?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that must have been so frustrating.
It was very frustrating. There were no opportunities for me to dance.
So you created your own opportunity in a sense. You had to, because there wasn't that training out there. Did you ever think Down syndrome would grow to become what it is today? With so many dance leaders.
Basically, I give my life to them as they give my life to me.
The dancing family, isn't it now, which is amazing, which nobody thought that it would ever be. You don't think about when you're setting these things up, it's to dance, but it's what you've actually achieved, isn't it? We're one rather than just individuals. We're actually a family. It's amazing. It's more than just dance now, isn't it?
How much has it changed not doing live workshops? Because obviously now you've had to do everything by Zoom. Has that been difficult to adapt what you do and how you teach?
It's been very hard for me to see my dance leaders in person.
Yeah, you've missed them, haven't you? I think that's the hardest thing, isn't it? Really.
And I'm sure it's got your dance out to more people as well, hasn't it? Like me.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And it has. I mean, we're reaching out to. We've got people from Ireland. There was a young lady that joined us from America on our street dance. Yeah, it's global.
Well, I'm the one who set it up. It wasn't the support of my mum and dad, because they're the ones behind it too. Because if it wasn't for them who hadn't supported me, my life would never be the same.
It's wonderful to have such amazing supportive parents, isn't it, that could see how important your passion for dance was and gave you the tools to run with it, really. Tell me a bit about the Dance by Example training, because I know that's the course that you've set up for other dance leaders.
So Dance by Example is set up to train my dance leaders to deliver.
So you're involved in all of that then, aren't you? And how you want that training to work and what they're going to get out of it.
I am, yes, and I am. I passed it too. Becky has. Everyone has. Down syndrome is my baby. It will always be my baby. It's got it's got my support in it. It's got my Don. It's got my Darsky. It's got everything in. But I just want to say thank you to my mum and dad, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be where I am now.
So their complete belief in you, but you had to have all that belief in yourself as well, Jen. You really did, and let that not taking no for an answer as well. You were determined to keep going and make sure you got your community leadership training in place, and share that gift with other people as well. That's wonderful. And some of the other dance leaders that you've now got, so are they friends as well? Do you know them well? Sort of people like Helen and Becky and Jodie. Do you know them all?
I do, yeah. Becky is my best friend.
Oh, lovely.
I've not had the chance to hug her as yet, which is really hard.
Nice.
But Jodie, I love her to bits too. She works with a talker and she's quadriplegic, so she expresses her movements through a talker.
Yes, I watched the Everybody Dance session with, was it Anna? I think it might have been another Anna. Yes, it was just so inclusive and so powerful. I was really, really impressed by that. It's just fantastic. So yeah, it's wonderful that they're all friends of yours as well. It really is.
Plus, I've got a mantelpiece full of awards.
I was going to come to those.
My awards and Dr. Jones.
Oh, you're warming up now, aren't you?
Yes. Tell me about your awards, Jane. Go on, because I was going to prompt you on those, but you can tell me all about them.
Myself and my mum, we won Inspirational Women of the Year in 2015.
Wow.
As Down syndrome, we won the Sporting Chance Award.
Right.
We've got Eva Star, the Point of Light.
You're on the top 100 power list.
Oh yes.
So the 100 power list is the most influential disabled people, and I'm one of those. As far as my leaders say, they believe in my destiny. They believe in my legacy for Down syndrome. It's I can't imagine what to say right now, because it's everything to me. It's my life. It's my everything. It's my world. Down syndrome is way up there. I am the queen of DS, so I love being that. So they all call me the queen of DS now. So I love my job to bits. I love the job.
Oh, it's wonderful. And you mentioned the word legacy there. That was a word I was going to use actually, Jen, because you have created such an amazing legacy, and it's only going to get bigger. You get that sense that you've started something that's just going to get so big and allow so many people to dance that wouldn't have had that opportunity. So that is an amazing legacy that you're going to leave. It really is.
Well, my motto is dream, believe, achieve. What my fellow dancers are doing in the world right now.
Oh, I love that.
They believe in Down syndrome. I believe in Down syndrome. My support also believes. It's just a joy to my heart and a joy to my life. And I love
You've put that so well, honestly. It's amazing. And the way you talk together, I mean, obviously having joined your session, it's just such lovely teamwork between you, isn't it? And you were translating all the French terms, Jen, throughout the session, all the tondus and the en cloches that I had no clue. And you were explaining to me what they all were.
Yeah.
It was just
I went to Don's school. I did ballet, and I got my gold and silver in ballet, and that's how I know the French
It's
terms.
drilled into you, isn't it? You all know this.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Because I mean, the Grand Batman, I can't remember what that one was.
So the Grand Batman is called the throwing of the leg.
Right. Okay. Yes, I think I got told that I wasn't throwing it very well. I didn't know my leg turned out the right way.
The on-squash one is bell-like.
Oh, that's right.
Ballet is my ultimate favourite. Jazz is also my favourite.
We do street, don't we, as well?
Yeah, and rave.
That's what we're leading this afternoon. We've got a street session this afternoon, and we work it the same way. Is that we again the techniques thrown in there?
Yes.
We just keep going over, just slightly, just drip feeding. So hopefully people take on board not just about the dance, but the theory side as well.
Yeah, no, it was so clear. I learned more honestly in that lesson than I ever expected to.
If you want to know more about Down syndrome and what we do and what we get up to, check us out on the website, downsyndrome.co.uk. So that's the website. We're on Facebook at Down Syndrome, and we've got Twitter also at Down Syndrome.
Fantastic. Oh, we'll look forward to sharing that wider then, definitely, so that everybody can find you with whatever platform they're using. Certainly, I found the website really informative. There's so much on there. It's lovely to see all the different.
Check us out on Facebook and Twitter as well.
But when you've paired with a dance artist, is that the person that you tend to stay with then?
Everybody, we do swap around. It's just that we tend to do a lot together because we're together all the time, and it's so much easier to work together. And we know each other because it's been 10 years, hasn't it? So we know each other inside out. So I know if she move, what she's actually going to do, and you know the same with me, don't you? Really?
I do.
Yes.
So we can read each other how we're going to move in.
Yeah.
As we're sisters.
And that's lovely in dance as well, isn't it? When you can start to read each other, because you can really create and choreograph then.
Yeah.
And put so much more meaning in.
My support supports me. Well, we support each other actually. I tend to pick a little theme, and then we take it from that, and then my Don supports me in the music of it.
Yeah. So it's the two of us that work together, and if we were using somebody else, it'd be done on Zoom. So we'd do a Zoom chat like this to work out what we were doing. Or likewise, one of the artists would be Zooming you to if you were working together, weren't you, to go walk through it all and then put together live.
So you've probably been busier in lockdown than anybody really, because you've been constantly planning your sessions and creating.
We do not stop.
No, we don't.
Seriously, it's just it's from. I was just doing February's diary, and I was like, I don't know actually where we can fit any possible more in, and that's a full day from like now right the way through, isn't it? It's like today you're not finished till 7.
My goodness.
And then there's maybe 5 o'clock Friday, so you get a little bit break there. So it's like we still exercise and go for walks and things, just to try and get that.
So do you do arabesque in the street where you've got a bit more space?
We have danced in the street
over the rainbow dance for the NHS.
Yeah, so when we did the claps, everybody used to go out and do the claps. We got the whole street here at Jen's to come out, and I put all markers 2 meters apart down the whole street, and we did a routine to Over the Rainbow.
Oh, wow.
But a speeded up version, like a rave version. So rather than just all lyrical that people might a bit boring, we decided we'd go for the funky version, and everybody in the street came out and did it. Went out on YouTube. We got quite a lot of hits off that. Just ridiculous, thousands, didn't we?
Yes.
Oh, wow, I need to look that up. How amazing. Yes, so it brings a whole new meaning to street dance, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. Get back out in the street. You need that space to really leap. I think that's the thing that, you can't do in the front room, can you? You can't leap across it and stretch out those legs. That does make it difficult.
That's what we're looking forward to when we get back, aren't we? I think the best thing is that we know we can still keep Zoom going because for that further reach.
Yes.
But we can't wait to get back
Yes.
back to the norm, so we can stretch and hug and do our
Well, once we're out of lockdown and the restrictions have been lifted, get the vaccine, and then I will have my freedom back. I will have the chance to hug my best friend, hug all my dance leaders.
So is your vision for the future, Jen, to have even more dance leaders all around the country? Is that something you'd like to see?
It is, yes. So not only that, I want to get, this is my dream of a future, to get a private jumbo jet for Down syndrome on the front, on the side, so that we can travel all around the world to deliver dance in different countries. So that is what I want to do.
Wow, that's a fantastic aim. And I have complete faith that you will achieve that, because you have such drive and ambition and passion. I think that's just such a wonderful thing to want to share with the world, and what better way than to go around in person and deliver that.
I do have the drive, yes.
You do, it's amazing.
At the moment, I'm driving my company forward to the future, so that we can get round the world in this private jumbo jet plane.
Yeah, I can see why you won Inspirational Woman of the Year as well. It's not a mystery at all.
We also won, we've won the E3 award as well.
Oh, I don't know. What's that one?
Like a business.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. And I think there was a Queen's award as well. I remember reading. What was that one? Make a note. Queen's Award for Voluntary Service. Was that right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay. But the E3, I did my speech, as you do. It was beautifully stunning. Straight afterwards, I was very poorly. That was after the speech.
It was literally just after the speech.
Oh my goodness.
I caught it in my beautiful red dress. It didn't go on anybody. It was
very memorable occasion then.
Gastrointestinal. Put it out. Then leave it in.
Just remember the fantastic speech before it. I think that's the
and it was a brilliant speech.
I've been to Buckingham Palace.
Oh, really? That's where it was given? Oh, fantastic. Tell us more.
Bobina Shah. She was the High Sheriff of Manchester, and I was appointed the lead ambassador for the team High Sheriff. And through that, I was able to go to Buckingham Palace to meet Queen and to photobomb Prince Harry.
Yeah.
Did
There's actually twice that we could have gone to Buckingham Palace. So this was
Right.
from the High Sheriff, but also Dance Syndrome also won for the voluntary services. So Becky went for that as well, and I went as well with you, didn't I? Fabulous! I was very excited. Jen was just okay, yes, but she did photobomb every picture that we could see that went out into the tabloids about the garden parties. Jen was in the background behind.
Hello, Harry. Hello, Harry.
Good on you. Why not? Have you got any other ambitions that you feel you haven't fulfilled yet?
I'm not too sure yet, but so one by one, my fellow dance leaders will come up to me and actually see my destiny and my legacy into my eyes, and just see, what the world holds.
Oh, definitely. And what you've given them, I mean, that's the wonderful connection, isn't it? And you're all connected through dance and your love of dance, and that's something that's your gift to the world. And it's just fantastic to share that with so many people. Oh, I so enjoyed chatting to you both this morning. It's been really, really wonderful.
If you want to know more about Down syndrome and what we do and what we get up to, check us out on the website, darksyndrome.co.uk. So that's the website. We're on Facebook at Dance Syndrome, and we've got Twitter also at Dance Syndrome.